years ago, a project was started at the Mangrove by an agency called CRIF and the OECS. One of the main reasons for that was because of the flooding that we are experiencing in the village for a number of years.
The OECS has been working with the ancillary community for a couple of years now on maintaining the mangrove area to the northern end of Ancillary Village, and we've done some work in terms of ensuring that the estuary, is well maintained, that it doesn't get clogged, but at the same time ensuring that the mangrove is as healthy as can be.
Most importantly, for human beings, it protects the coastline. So when there's a hurricane or a storm, the storm surge coming in goes through the mangrove. And
that project included having to control the mangrove so that when the flood waters come in, rather than get diverted into a section of the community where a lot of flooding was happening, the water was go straight through the sea, and that mitigated quite considerably on the flooding. The school where I was a principal, on 2 occasions we were flooded out, and we suffered a lot of losses in terms of furniture, equipment, and children's material.
Now we've begun to look at the possibilities that lie in the mangrove in terms of enhancing its accessibility and use from a non-consumptive perspective. In other words, uses that are not going to destroy the mangrove in any way, and we're looking at the possibility of having some kind of attraction that can draw nature lovers, both local and visiting.
they serve as fish nurseries. They serve as a habitat for many birds, migratory birds and endemic birds.
We had a group of people who were trained, in cutting the mangrove and controlling it. And we said, because of the nature of the mangrove, where we have birds and we have fish.
So the idea of a walkway, for example, and an interpretive aspect to that attraction, is something that idea has come up, and we're currently in the process of exploring that.
It's fascinating to see how these birds, keep moving up and down the river, really nice. So we said, but this could be a nice touristic site for the community.
If people can come in and, for example, take a good walk along the walkway, enjoy the flora, the fauna, get an understanding of the importance of the mangrove to the community and to the other surrounding ecosystems, then we think that will help to enhance the value or the perception or the perceived value of such ecosystems, not just in the community but across the island and hopefully beyond.
My involvement in this project, I'm the architect on the waterfront development project of Anse, and as a result of that, staff members of the OECS contacted me to assist with the development of the mangrove, which is actually on the left-hand side of the ancillary town. The request is to really have a boardwalk, a small interpretation center within the mangrove, and really the idea is to preserve as much as possible that edge, the edge of the river and life within the mangrove.
And also offer an opportunity for livelihoods and create a new attraction that that St. Lucians and others can enjoy.
So far what we've done is basic concept designs in terms of how the boardwalk will work, say with the existing flora, fauna, the trees. The idea is not to cut any trees, but to work actually within the mangrove.
They serve as nurseries for fish, for oysters, for a lot of other creatures.
So again, we've had several visits here. In addition to what exists here, we're also trying to get information from outside in terms of some of the species we have there, how they actually live, and how we can create an environment where you have both people and the birds, the fish and whatnot can coexist.
Villagers as well as tourists can actually come in and take in the ambient of the place. Check the mangroves, hear the birds, look around, take photographs of the water birds.
It's really to create an organic type of architecture within the mangrove.
So the whole community will benefit from such an initiative. So we are looking forward to it.